showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Longhorns churn out another 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
A solid drive in the making here. It's another 1st down as they cross the 40. To the air, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big one. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on. Good job by this quarterback, recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Now the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Back in motion now. A fourth down completion to the running back. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Catch made on the left side.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a third down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
Team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And now from the pistol formation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And it's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's Mateer bringing pressure. The sure hands, it's Gibson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry, Kirk. They've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is, and I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down mark.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Caught on the outside, it's Barnes.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Short throw to the ground. Caught on the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He'll pitch it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Here we go on 4th down. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Second down after that previous play. Inside dig now from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Here's the 2nd down play. We'll try to run it with the option. And there's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. No stopping on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver and on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Goes out the stiff arm. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball to 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Longhorns pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught, second down now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they get positive yards here. They have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the option play. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Mateer. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. On fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
You know, this is what makes this quarterback so hard to defend. Of course, you want to take away his throwing game, take away his receivers, but then he uses his legs to pick up a first down. This defense is going to have to make some adjustments. Be aware of him scrambling for big yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. The catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's going to take off. Gets some space around the 30. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Send the back in motion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. He's running out of time here. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The sure hands. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush gets home. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the option play here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job at getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run the option. They'll run it here. Lights off a defender. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Mateer. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Grab behind the line, it's Winston. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Baxter. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's an option look. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Breaks into the clear. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. First and 10 play coming up. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Here's the handoff. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He'll stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give it.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback's got it on the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We'll try to run it with the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. I mean, Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Longhorns are in the red zone now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for the passing game. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. We'll call for the fair catch here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Always looking to throw. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd and long now at the 17. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They'll run it from the gun. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Receiver in motion now. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the Burnt Orange beginning to pull away from their rivals, Kirk, here in Dallas.
Yeah, Chris, Texas has done a really good job on both sides of the football. Put themselves in a position now, as you said, to pull away and put this game away.
So they try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 for the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. On the run, it's Gibson. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Fights through the tackle. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Third down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the handoff. It's Ott. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed to the running back and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here we go. Third down. They'll try to run for it. No, they've stopped him short. The defense